Lord, help me today. We are really living in some perilous times as we speak. If you haven't looked around the world, take a look. Listen to the heart of man speaking to people. We're living in perilous times. And it's two passages in scripture that it was really perilous times, and the people of the world, or the people of the time, could not discern the times. In the first time was when God destroyed the earth by water. Now, when you take a closer look at that, we're going to read a little bit of that and discuss it. The days of Noah. You heard Jesus refer to the days of Noah. What was they doing back then? The days of Noah. Let's look at this. I do know it's a part where it talks about, and we're going to read this, where it talks about man's heart was continuously evil. And so here in Genesis chapter 6, we're going to read a little bit of this, and we're going to kind of take it apart and talk about what was going on in the days of Noah. We won't read through the whole thing, but we will just kind of talk about it a little bit. It says, "It came to pass when men began to multiply on the face of the earth, and daughters were born unto them." So it seemed at that time it was a population boost. The population, babies were being born. And then it says, "The sons of God saw the daughters of men that they were fair, and they took them wives of all which they chose. And the Lord said, My spirit shall not always strive with man, for that he also is flesh, yet his days shall be 120 years. Verse 4, "And there were giants in the earth in those days, and all after that, when the sons of God came in unto the daughters of men, and they bare children to them, the same became mighty men which were of old, men of renown." We're not going to touch that verse, but we can talk about that too. But it says, "And God saw that wickedness of man was great in the earth, and that every imagination of the thoughts of his heart were only evil." It says, "And God saw that the wickedness of man was great in the earth, and that every imagination of the thoughts of his heart were only evil continuously." So man's heart was, in his imagination, was continuously evil. And it says, "And they repented the Lord that he had made man on the earth, and it grieved him at his heart. And the Lord said, I would destroy man, whom I created from the face of the earth, both man and beasts, and the creeping things, and the fowls of the air, for it repenteth me that I had made them. But Noah found grace in the eyes of God. That is a good thing to hear. Finding grace in the eyes of God in perilous times. Says that man's heart was continuously wicked. Look at man today. Man's heart is continuously wicked today as we speak, as the days of Noah was. But Noah found grace in the eyes of the Lord. And God said unto Noah, the earth of all flesh is come before me, for the earth is filled with violence through them, and behold, I will destroy them with the earth. But he don't forget about Noah. It says that Noah found grace in God's eyes.